W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Maggie Blue and the Lost Child by Anna Goodall, narrated by Charlie Sanderson. For Juno. Part 1. Chapter 1. Maggie was gliding across the surface of the earth, the sky above her so black she couldn't see anything. She only knew she was moving because of the feeling of the air rushing past her face and the undulations beneath her body. There was awful pain in her legs, and her right arm was numb and locked against her side. The rapid movement suddenly stopped, and a pair of glowing white eyes above a multitude of sharp white teeth lurched out of the darkness. Maggie screamed. But nothing happened, except the lonely sound of her cry fading away. Then there was silence. She knew she should try to get away, but she was frozen with fear. In the darkness and the silence, she remembered that the awful eyes belonged to a terrible one of the great black serpents that did the Father's bidding. And when she realized that, everything else came back to her in a rush. How she, Oz, and Ida had found Cynthia at the Pink Cliffs, and that her mum wanted to stay in the dark world, even after everything Maggie had done to find her. And then Cynthia had told her that Rhoda, the heartless warrior shifter, the great grey heron, was her father. Yet another person who didn't want her. And then they tried to escape from the terrible ones that came rampaging after them, and then her mum and Oz had disappeared. Cynthia, who had never been able to function, who could never decide what to cook for dinner so that they'd often just had peanut butter and toast, who had been in hospital for months. Maggie remembered now how her mum had taken charge, covered from head to foot in the red dust of the rocky hills, and her plan to confuse the great serpents had almost worked. But Maggie had ruined it. She had screamed out when she saw her mum and little Oz disappearing over the edge of the caldera. Yes, they had disappeared.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?